Do you know about the other potteries? Because Soil Hill, where
Yes.
it is above Halifax, there were others around
There
there.
were
weren't
loads, yeah. I mean, the biggest potting centre is Renthorpe at Wakefield, and that started in the late 15th century, probably earlier than that, because there are potters mentioned in the 13th century at Renthorpe.
Right.
And that was a big potting commune. Now, potters were a nuisance, to say the least. They dug holes everywhere and didn't fill them in. They set fire to people's houses with a kiln. And so they were banished to the Outwood,
Right.
and they worked there. Good clay, good supplies of wood, and eventually coal. And then you get potteries at Halifax, Huddersfield, and at Castleford. Cloak is at Castleford. There's the Mortons at Sale and Dine Nook. They went there in the 1700s.
Right.
They were Scottish Baptists. Now they fled to Huddersfield. Can you imagine that, fleeing to Huddersfield? Everybody flees from Huddersfield. No. It's only a joke. It's only a joke. They started this pottery up at Sale and Dine Nook, and Harold Morton was the last of the potters. I met him, really nice old lad. And not long after that he died. But the pottery's still there. It's been converted into flats now, and the whole little square where it is called Pottery Close,
Right.
up at Sale and Dine Nook. Then there were lots of other potteries at in Halifax. Nicholas Taylor had one not far from Soil Hill. He'd worked at Soil Hill, and he'd worked at Littlethorpe Pottery at Ripon. And the lad, the Halifax councillor, the name will come to me. They had a pottery. There's a whole group of potteries around Soil Hill where the best of the clays are.
Right.